Everyone, hope everything is going well. I wanted to discuss today layoffs in 2024. I hope I'm wrong regarding this. However, I do think that I will be right when it comes to these layoffs. Right now, we're starting to see these Fortune 500 companies, they're doing all these restructuring. Nike just announced they're making layoffs or they're conducting layoffs, restructuring. I have a relative, or my wife's relative said that at Nokia, they did a huge restructuring just recently. He survived that round. He's been there for over 30 years. You're starting to see that. You had PayPal lay people off, Paramount lay individuals off, Google, UPS. I find that very interesting. UPS, there was a huge boom in shipping during the COVID pandemic because everyone was stuck at home, and because of all of that, the easy money was flowing and you didn't want to go to the stores. They hired all those workers. Artificial pent-up demand. Now we have 2-3 years after the recession or after the COVID boom. UPS doesn't need all these workers. People are going back to the stores to buy items. They may still be buying online, but people are more comfortable going to places without masks. So I just find that interesting. They laid 12,000 people. Now what else is next? What other shoes are to drop? I've stated this before in my previous videos. The yield curve has been negative for an extended period of time. The 3-month versus the 10-year. And we're approaching, month 17 in terms of how many months this has been in a negative sloping yield curve. This is a warning sign that we're seeing. Commercial real estate is going to blow up, in my opinion. When that blows up, what's going to happen at all of these companies? And it's not only dealing with, office buildings. If you work in a big city in New York, LA, Chicago, the whole 9 yards, those places, they're going to have to make layoffs with these high interest rates. And then on top of it, it's going to be hard to make payment on these loans. You have that going on. The banks, the regional banks have so much exposure to this. Even Janet Yellen stated that, hey, look, there will be issues out there. Okay, they don't want negativity because it's all about confidence. You could call it a con game. There's con in confidence. That's how they do it, to manipulate the average Joe into believing that things are much better. And ultimately, the last jobs report, you saw many government jobs being created, not too many private sector jobs, as expected. And when you see all of this, I believe there's going to be more trouble going on. I hope I'm wrong, but if you just look at probability, if you just look at the way the system is headed, a lot of issues are going to come forth, and I expect layoffs to accelerate this year. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I don't see it at work. I hope those that are watching, hopefully it doesn't happen at your company. Hopefully you don't lose your job, your coworkers don't lose their job, family members. I just hate saying this, but I do believe that there will be more layoffs. And what I tell people is, do your best right now at work. No time for quiet quitting. You got to put in that extra time. You put in that extra time, guess what? You'll set yourself apart from the crowd should there be layoffs. Anyways, let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.